Hi, I'm Tom Morello, and here's why I love Bruce Springsteen. The songs of Bruce Springsteen, especially the darker, sadder, poetically indirect, scary ones, are the ones that I like best. It was Darkness on the Edge of Town and Nebraska, those two records, that really made me feel like I was very surprised to learn that Bruce Springsteen was not from Libertyville, Illinois, the town where I grew up, as it felt like the tension and the anxiety and the hopefulness of escape and the feared dark realities that loomed around my suburban existence were really manifested in the music of Bruce Springsteen. I didn't grow up a Bruce Springsteen fan. I discovered him rather late. At the time of like the big Born in the USA media blitz, I was a fan of The Clash and Gang of Four and bands like that, so I didn't really understand what it was, but it was an HBO special of the Amnesty International tour, which is what first turned me on to Bruce Springsteen. I believe it was a stadium concert somewhere in South America, and I couldn't believe that like Bruce Springsteen was headlining above Peter Gabriel and Sting and people like that, but I thought, no, I'll keep it on for a couple of songs, and I was blown away by the live performance and how he both rocked the stadium and made me cry, all within this 1 hour of tremendously emotional performance. And it felt to me like he had in him the thing that I admired most in artists, was he was playing to save everyone's soul in the room. And I thought, that's really, I need to find out more about that. So I bought the Darkness on the Edge of Town record and was like, okay, now I understand. Then I went to Nebraska and then I was all in. I've always been drawn to heavy music, and first it was metal, and then it was punk, and then it was hip hop for like the lyrics. But it was through the music of Springsteen's Nebraska, and then Dylan's Times Era Changin' and records like that, where I realized that folk music could be heavier than all of that. With the right couple of chords and the right sort of dark poem, it can be as devastating as anything in the pantheon of heavy metal. I had known Bruce Springsteen we'd been friends for about 8 years before we ever played together, and then we played Ghost of Tom Joad in Anaheim in 2008, and that was the beginning of us performing together over the course of the next 6 years.
I'm sitting down here in the campfire line with the ghost of old Tom Joad.
When Little Steven was doing his show Lilyhammer, which conflicted with an Australian E Street Band tour, Bruce asked me to sit in and be the other guitar player. When we were down there, we had such a great time. We made a record. We made the High Hopes record while we were down there, and that continued the relationship, and I got to kind of be an ally. Never really say that I'm in the E Street Band. I was like an ally of the E Street. The E Street Band never needed me to be great. I have to be very, very clear. Like, I provided my services when asked as an ally of the E Street Band, but what a great pleasure it was to stand on stage and watch Bruce and the E Street Band work and to be a part of that for some years. Meeting your heroes with Bruce Springsteen has been a very rewarding experience. I mean, though there are very few friends that I have that I subscribe to 2 fanzines about and once tried to chase down Sunset Boulevard to kiss their head. So it's not, Bruce is like, it's totally cool, but like it took a long time to sort of pretend that we're peers, like I'm a super fan. So.